Flash Bones will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
They gave that ball a heck of a ride out to right field. Here it is again. You're going to see a great effort here as he leaps, but it's just off the wall. And by the time he's able to gather himself and get the ball back in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Stepping in now, Jose Rosa, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. And the run will score from third to make this a 1-0 game.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Flash Bones will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. First offering on the way.
One down here, fellas.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
And that's the pitch that they've had trouble with all night long. They just have not been able to stay back on it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
First pitch of the inning is taken. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him. Flash Bones will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Mark Navarro will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But What the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Fans are filed.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers.
Batting ninth, the designated
Flash Bones will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Flash Bones will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going.
Come on, baby.
Now the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Oh, hit sharply and through into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. Rafael Torres will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Here we go, guys. Let's go.
He's ready now, the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, from 94, he dials this one back to 79, and he gets him to swing and miss.
Here's the 1-2. Runner goes for second. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Flash Bones will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Hey, first pitch strikes right here. Get ahead right now.
Stepping in now, Rafael Torres. And this one gets away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Flash Bones will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
More of the same right here, and that puts them into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Flash Bones will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough.
Flash Bones will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
One time, here we go.
Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. The 1-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Jose Rosa, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
Tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup,
Flash Bones will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
Flash Bones. Hey, get your pitch up there.
First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Flash Bones will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, give him a 1 here. Wait for your pitch up there, Al.
Here's the 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Flash Bones will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Wow, and I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze it.
The 1-2. Curveball just about flung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Rafael Torres will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely.
Meanwhile now, the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to AA Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Flash Bones will step in now.
Designated hitter, Flash Bones. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Come on now, here we go, guys. Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
The 1-0 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Flash Bones will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Designated hitter, Flash.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Flash Bones will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading up with a drill is
Flash Bones will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Sammons is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead? MLB The Show's tour of the minors takes us to the south central region of the United States and a stop here in the